event. We've also been seeing our athletes sporting their sleek delegation wear from Asics, the official preferred partner of this year's SEA Games. But before we get into the details, please allow me first to thank all of you, our dear friends from the media, and the athletes who will be competing in this SEA Games for coming over this afternoon. Let's also give a warm Philippine welcome to our honorable guest, Mr. Naoki Matsushita-san, who's over there, and Global Marketing Director of Asics Corporation. Great to have you with us, sir. And did I also mention, by the way, that we're broadcasting this event live on Facebook, as you can see the cameras over here. And so for those of you watching at home, that means you guys. Hello everybody watching us on Facebook. Please give us a shout out or leave a message for our athletes in the comment section. I know that most of us may be having the Monday blues, that's normal, but we've got a lot of exciting things in store for you this afternoon. Today, you will get to see up close and personal Asics' new line of performance shoes, or even grab the opportunity to purchase limited edition Asics SEA Games merchandise at the retail booth. There's an example of that right there. After this short press conference, you will be escorted in groups by our Asics representatives to be given more information on the latest products. As you may very well know, Asics is a brand of footwear with a true global following. Here's a fact. Did you know that Asics is actually a Latin acronym for Anima Sana in Corpore Sano, which translates to their philosophy, a sound mind in a sound body. This belief encourages an active lifestyle in achieving total wellness of mind, body, and spirit. It is this philosophy that has guided them in developing high-performance shoes that improve the lifestyle of athletes by providing comfort and durability to power through any sport. I can only imagine the challenges our footwear encounters, especially in high challenging and physically charged activities like in any sport. Your footwear should be sturdy, reliable enough to protect your feet, and give you comfort, whether in simple or leisurely everyday walking or in sports competitions, which is something that Asics offers. That is why it is no surprise that Asics has become a brand that athletes trust. So now, to formally welcome us all to this press conference on the new Asics AW19 collection, and to this brand new Asics house that you're in right now. Put your hands together for Mr. Gabriel Lee from Asics Asia. Here he is.
Good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished guests, Mr. Naoki Matsushita from Asics Corporation, Director from Asics Corporation, Mr. Kabir from Sonat, Director of Sonat, distinguished guests, colleagues, athletes, and friends from the media, welcome to the Asics house here today. As many of you know, as you heard the introduction, Asics is a brand that started in Kobe, Japan, and through our partnership in the Philippines with Sonat Corporation, headed by Mr. Anyo and Mr. Kabir, we are able to proudly say Asics is the preferred partner of this year's 30th Southeast Asian Games. And of course, we look to partner not just with the Games, but we are also partners with the Philippines Olympic Committee. So as you can see, many of the athletes, for example, Mary Joy over there, all the items, I think all the Filipino athletes are looking fantastic this Games itself. Even I'm from Singapore, I'm jealous. I look at the kit, I dare to say all the athletes from Philippines look the best this Games itself. Really jealous of that. Without further ado, I think Asics House, we basically use this place to connect with our athletes. We use this platform, this here, to provide support to all our athletes competing in the Games, not only from the Philippines but across the region, but we also connect with new up-and-coming athletes. We network together with the delegations as well. So without further ado, please give a warm round of applause. Welcome to the Asics House, and we hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gabriel Lee. Again, please give him a round of applause for welcoming us all here inside the Asics House. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know that Asics is a footwear brand that has been here in the market for several years now, where it's made its mark as a footwear of choice by some of the world's greatest athletes. We would now like to hear a few words from the people who have experienced what Asics can deliver as an extraordinary kind of footwear and how it helped them up their performance as athletes in sports. Let me call on our first athlete who will deliver a short testimonial on why he chose Asics as he ran some of the country's toughest marathons. Please welcome on stage Mr. Jerald Zabala.
Good afternoon sa tanan, Asics, the third media sa tanan. Thank you so much sa Asics. Okay, kayo.
Jake, kwento mo sa kanila, bakit from head to foot, Asics ang suot mo? Bakit special ang Asics as performance?
Ang masasabi ko sa Asics po, yung sinusuot ko para sa competition ko po. Kasi malambot siya kasama, hindi siya madulas pag tumatakbo po ako.
Bakit mahalaga yung Asics, yung performance footwear like Asics sa isang atleta katulad mo? Gaano mahalaga yung perfect equipment para sa iyo?
Ang mahalaga sa akin kasi yung Asics mahalaga sa akin kasi lahat ng training ko po
Ano katagal ka tumatakbo?
Hindi, kwento mo na lang kung ano yung posibleng mangyari pag yung equipment mo ay tama.
Yung masasabi ko po sa sinusuot ko na Asics po kasi masyadong malambot siya saka hindi siya masyadong madulas sa pagtatakbo ko sa pag-training ko.
Okay, Jake, dyan ka muna ha, because our friends from the media will be asking you a few questions, okay? We'll be opening the floor to questions para po kay Jerald Zabala para sa kanya. Okay? Okay, Jake, sa kanya.
Kailan mo nalaman, konting kwento kung kailan ka una gusto mong tumakbo? Bakit ka nawit na punta sa pagtakbo?
Kasi yung una ko sa sports po, baseball player po ako. Nakita ko po yung tumatakbo na nakasuot siya ng Philippine flag po sa ating bansa po. Doon ako nagtanong sa kanya na mayroong bang fun run or marathon. Sinabi niya sa akin mayroong sa Cagayan de Oro po, sa Mayo po. Tapos naiganyo ko sa sinabihan niya ako na kung gusto ko magtakbo, mag-training daw ako. Pero nagpursige ako na mag-training ng marathon po.
Good.
Ano ang naging inspiration mo sa pagtakbo?
Ang inspirasyon ko sa pagtakbo po kasi especially na iniisip mo yung pamilya mo, yung nagtitraining ka, palagi mo siyang iniisip na malayo ka sa kanila.
Good.
Bilang isang athlete, ano yung usually mga na-encounter mo na challenges? Kapag either pag-training or kapag nag-compete ka?
Yung napapod na partner ko po yung sa Mayo po, sa Lawag sa Tukoy. Doon ko po nakuha yung loob ko po na makapasok po ako sa partner.
Any other questions from our media friends?
Hi Gerald, so sa paggamit mo ng Asics shoes in running, paano mo siya ma-describe? Sa tagal ng pagtakbo mo, paano yung pakiramdam sa'yo? Bakit mo siya nagustuhan?
Sa kwan ko po, yung sa pagtakbo ko sa 42 kilometers, sa pagsuot ko po ng shoes ng Tabal Asics po. Sa pagtagal ng takbo na lumalambot siya, saka pag lumalakas yung hatak ko po, hindi siya dumudulas po sa pagtakbo ko po.
Kaya very helpful siya sa running.
Opo, may kwan po siya na parang pinupush ka sa kwan sa sapatos ng Asics po.
Thank you.
Last question.
Last question. Ano ngayon ang feeling na ikaw ang magre-represent sa ating bansa?
Masaya masaya ka na presentative po ako dito sa ating bansa po, yung especially na dito iganap sa ating bansa po.
Alright. Thank you, Jerald Zabala. Medyo kinabahan si Gerald. Hindi sanay pag walang track. Hindi sanay. Okay, thank you for those wonderful insights. I'm sure those aspiring to become long-distance runners in the future or even experienced marathoners themselves can learn a thing or two on how Asics shoes created an impact on the performance of one of our national athletes, Jerald Zabala. Thank you once again, Gerald. And now, to tell us all about how Asics helped her produce a highly impressive and consistent performance as our country's marathon Olympian. Please welcome, with a warm round of applause, Miss Mary Joy Tabal.
First of all, I want to greet everyone a wonderful SEA Games afternoon. To all guests, foreign delegates, to Mr. Kabir Bushani, and to my entire Asics family, good afternoon. I am grateful and honored to be part of this wonderful gathering, to see everyone supporting each other's back, promoting camaraderie, healthy lifestyle, and sportsmanship. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my Asics family, especially to Sir Anil, for the never-ending support they gave us, Filipino athletes. Since then, Asics always have my back, got my back, supporting me and treated me as family. And it makes me proud that this time SEA Games is held in my home soil. And I'm beyond happy to be able to showcase my performance in front of those people who helped me reach this goal. Where the desire to win is second only for the love of sport. Where we triumph as victors or lose with grace, but is always determined to win. Once again, to every single person who's with us this afternoon, good afternoon and thank you for coming.
Very good yung kamuna, no? Because we'll open the floor again to questions from our friends from the media. Anyone who wants to throw the first question, go ahead, sir.
Do you think it's an advantage for you running in your own country?
For me, yes, it's a big advantage. Kasi you've got all the audience you need. Because during training, the difference between training and competitions is that you're training all by yourself, having only your coach and a little bit of your team. But then during competition, the difference is that you've got a big audience and then having the overwhelming support of the Filipinos. I know it's already an advantage.
Any other questions, please? That's an Olympian in front of you guys. You better have questions. That's an Olympian right there. Now's your chance. Go ahead, Hannah.
What are the hardships or obstacles that you have to face for you to aim higher?
there are a lot of challenges we encountered, like the day-to-day challenges, physically, mentally, financially, and I'm always encouraged and motivated by the challenges I encountered and conquered from the time I just started dreaming about SEA Games, Asian Games, Olympics. So it's just the same cycle. You will experience the same challenges as you aim higher and higher to your goals. Physically, maybe it's injuries, healing it on your own. Mentally, problems you encountered with your family, madami. And then financially, because everyone will start at the bottom, and then saan ka kukuha ng support, and then as much as you aim higher, you will need really some support to be able for you to experience more and to compete internationally and achieve your dreams.
Go ahead, sir.
Hi, how are you planning to do your run? Are you planning to, what's your technique or tactic? Are you going to do it slow and sure, or what do you have in mind in terms of?
For me, for this coming SEA Games, my main priority is to really defend my gold, and then that's the main goal. And then second is getting a best timing or good performance. So it's more on securing the gold.
Can you share what you would be doing? Will you be doing slowly and then progressing, or will you be fast right from the start? Or
We have my coach already prepared some strategies that we can adjust during the competitions. Kasi we cannot predict what's gonna happen during the competition. Kasi most likely when we're on the starting line, most probably magpapakiramdaman kami lahat, and then as we go the distance, it's more on who will really who will do the pacing, yun na. But for me, I'm really into securing the gold. Thank you.
Wes?
Hi, Rosel. Bilang isang Olympic title holder, i-share mo naman sa amin paano ba mag-training ng isang running boy para alam namin paano mag-start yung araw mo at matapos pag a training day.
Dreaming for an Olympic is like, it's more on like, it's really impossible dream, but then it started with konting desire, what it takes to be an Olympian and to be in that world sporting stage. So I started, my days, when you aim higher and higher like Olympics, magbabago lahat eh. You really have to focus on giving your 100% dedication to that dream, and then dedication will cover hardest work. If you're working, each athlete's gonna work hard na talaga. But it's more on how much effort you gave every day. Like, always ask yourself every day how much time you spend in the day working on your dreams. Because everyone is working, but then you have to make an advantage on how you really, how am I able to achieve that goal kung hanggang dito lang ako. So, yun, parang tinatanong mo always every day yung self mo and how to attain that with this kind of training lang ba or go another. It's more on exceeding always your limits eh.
Final question, please, from our friends. Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Do you have a lucky Asics shoes that you wear during the competition?
I actually have two favorite Asics shoes, one for my training or long runs and one for my racing. What I love most for training is my Kayano, because I believe since then when I started with Asics, Kayano helps me go the distance. Kayano gives me confidence and comfortability na if you are thinking of a longer running career, you should think of the best shoes that could help you go farther, and I believe Kayano helped me go that far. And my favorite racing shoes is the DS Racer, and I'm hoping Asics will continue the DS Racer because it's when I use the DS Racer, I achieve a lot of records, personal records, national records, and even the Olympics. So I had a long journey and achievements with my DS Racer.
All right, round of applause once again for our Olympian. Thank you. Okay, if you guys don't know, if you compete in the Olympics, you're going to have the OLY. Tama ba, Mary Joy?
Yeah,
At the end of your name?
Yeah, post-nominal name,
Yeah.
OLY.
It's like a PhD. So, ikaw lang ang pwedeng gumamit nun to join the Olympics. So, Mary Joy Tabal, OLY. All our Olympians have that. And that's quite an advantage to have. Ang sarap itulan yun. She has that, by the way. Okay, at this point, I would like to invite everyone on stage for a photo op with our athletes. Asics and SONAT members to be able to capture and commemorate this day. We have the photo op right here in front of our green Asics wall. So dito muna kayo, guys. And of course, sir, please, all our friends from SONAT. Asics and SONAT members, please join us in front. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of FISGOP Deputy General Ari Perez is with us today. Where, sir? Hello, sir. Please join us in front. So later on, you'll see our athletes signing the Asics wall here on the left side. Guys, compress siguro. Let's put our athletes in the middle. And then, if possible, we need to fit the green wall. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. If someone can sit in front. Actually, may advantage yun nasa harap. Mas kita yung Asics shoes if you're sitting that way. Yeah. Right, smile. Yes, you look center. So many cameras. Oh my God, don't know where to look.
To the camera.
Where's camera?